Hello, and welcome to a quick tutorial on how to fill in the budget worksheet that is required for the CAF. The budget worksheet consists of 3 pages. Pages 1 and 2 are required to complete to be considered for a CAF award. Page 3 is optional. The award amounts will be in $250 increments, but will not exceed $5,000 per recipient. Detailed guidelines on what can and cannot be included in your worksheet can be found at the ASC Career Success website. In the second box is expenses associated with internship. In this first line, transportation to move to the location of the internship. For demonstration purposes, the student will be leaving Columbus, Ohio, and moving to New York City for a summer internship. Round trip tickets, $450. There are no other expenses for this move at this time. Total housing costs, this will be temporary housing, $2,500. The estimated rent will be $1,000 per month, and on that third month will be prorated, so that will be $2,500. Total food costs, when considering calculations, the selection committee considers the length of the internship, research experience, or other career building opportunity. In this case, the student will have a 10-week internship with an estimated amount of $75 a week for food, times the 10 weeks they will be at the internship, or an amount of $750. There are no costs for apparel. For the commuting cost, there is a $150 cost because there's a $50 Metro card that will be required to take public transportation. The student will be there for 2.5 months for a total of $150. No other expenses. The estimated cost of the internship is $3,850. In the third box, this is income during duration of internship. This is an unpaid internship. The student will not be working another job, but they will receive a $500 stipend from the internship. However, the $500 is not received until the internship is completed. So the estimated total cost is $3,850. There's a $500 stipend the student will receive. So the financial need is estimated at $3,350. In this box on the right is where you can include more information. The more information or the more details that are provided can help the selection committee to understand your financial need. So for example, round trip tickets are estimated at $450, and this estimate was found on Southwest Airlines website. The $500 stipend that is given will be received at the end of the internship. Moving to the second page, this is any financial awards that you've applied for to support your internship, and you may be awaiting notification. So for example, the STEP Award, which is the second year transformational experience program, the amount of $2,000. The student expects to receive it in April 2024. On the third page, this is the optional page where you calculate lost income. And this is if a student does have a part-time job and they will lose income because of this internship, you want to include this information here. So for example, if a student has a part-time job and they make $10 an hour, the number of hours they normally work, 20 hours a week, for an amount of around $200 a week is their income. While they're completing the internship, they won't be working any hours, so there'll be no income. The internship is for a total of 10 weeks. For those 10 weeks, they will lose $200 per week for a total lost wages of $2,000. So you would include here where you would be working, which would be, for example, Kroger, and the contact information for your supervisor so that we can call your supervisor and verify this information. Going back to page 1 is where we can include more information. So for example, I will receive the STEP award in the amount of $2,000, but I will also have a loss of income in the amount of $2,000 for my part-time job. And this gives the selection committee more information to better assess your application. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to ASC Career Success at osu.edu, and we will happily answer any questions you have. We look forward to hearing from you.